Hi, welcome back to the Last Remnant 100% video walkthrough. We're going to go ahead and buy a kite shield here because we don't have anything in our offhand. We're continuing the main storyline. We need to talk to Gabriel in Athlum Castle. However, he doesn't show up in the local map here, but Torgal gave us a hint, said to go to the pub, which is over there in Vertis Parish. And somebody there should tell us something about the castle and tell us where it is. Somebody here should have a red bubble above their head. The bartender. Okay. Welcome to the Warrior's Honor. Hee-ho, you aren't a familiar face, and trust me, I remember a face like yours. You may be new to Athlum? So if you want to know, if you have any questions at all, come straight to me. I can give you a personal tour. What? You're trying to meet Lord David? Well, he receives visitors in Athlum Castle. That's further into... That said, it's not just like anybody can walk in and get an audience. Of course, for a cutie like you, you can make an exception. Nice. Okay, that should open it up on our local map, city map, and allow us to head there, and I'll see you after the cutscene.
Young master, Rush Sykes has arrived.
Did you learn anything about Arena?
Pagus.
I am Pagus, one of the 4 generals of Athlum. As for Miss Arena, I regret to say that we have yet to uncover any new leads. Nevertheless, we have learned 2 interesting facts. 1, some suspicious types were spotted escorting a young girl to the Gaslin Cave.
That's gotta be...
And the other thing?
We've also received reports of nocturnal activity near the Robelia Castle ruins.
The ruins have long been a den for petty thieves. What's to say this is any different?
Not what, who. A trusted source informs me that Athlumian soldiers have been seen leaving the ruins.
That certainly is interesting.
Hey, thanks, Pagus. I'll go check out those 2 places right away.
Not so fast, Rush. My generals shall accompany you there. Maintaining the peace and stability of Athlum is our duty. We cannot stand idly by while she is threatened.
What's more, Master Rush is the son of the world-famous Remnant researchers. Naturally, we will do our utmost to aid such an important family.
My apologies. We had your background checked.
I'm used to it. Having famous parents isn't all bad, you know.
It's all right, Emma. Go ahead.
Yes, my lord. I was able to contact the Academy branch in Cella Palais. I informed them that we will be taking care of Rush.
You talked to the Academy? That's a relief and a half. I'd given up trying to get in touch with them. I mean, it's like shouting at a brick wall.
It is a group prone to secrecy.
You're a lifesaver, Emma.
Still, it's uncertain when or if the message will get to the headquarters in Illusion.
Of course it will! Come on, my sister was kidnapped! Even the Academy suits wouldn't keep that from Mom and Dad!
Bear in mind, the Sykes are presently involved in top-level research. It may take some time for them to respond. Until then, I will assist you by any means necessary.
Sounds good to me.
Many young women have disappeared from the Gaslin Caves at the same time a seedy group has been seen around the Robelia ruins. Which will you investigate first? The Gaslin Caves. Then you've decided? Yeah, let's check it out. The caves then. Go Black Turtle Company. Let's do it, Rush. Alright, we got Blocker in the party. It doesn't matter which one of the two quests you choose first. You'll still be able to do the other one. You don't have to talk to David. But you see a lot of people with the white thought bubbles above their head. That means they're not necessary to talk to them. Only the ones with the red thought bubbles. We'll head out to the world map. We should have a new... Yeah, we got the Gas Sun Caves for the first time. Won't be the last time we go here either. Listen up, Rush. You can have the upper hand if you initiate battles instead of being ambushed. Yeah, I know. And it's always good to fight as many monsters as possible at the same time. Why? That sounds dangerous. The bigger the risk, the bigger rewards. That's what I say. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do you mean? Look, just try it, okay? Let's go. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. Now you don't have any excuse for getting lost, alright? Now let's get out of here. And by let's get out of here, I think he means let's go in the cave, not let's get out of here. Yeah, about the linking of mobs together. The more you link together, you get some benefits like better drops, more drops, better chances of capturing the creatures, which we'll see happen eventually, but not in this part of the tutorial. We're not going to attack anybody. We're doing a low BR run. We don't want to attack any creature. We don't absolutely have to. The only reason we're doing these is because it's required. It's part of the main quest, and we can't get out of it. But we still want to collect all the treasure chests and stuff here, so we're just going to be playing dodgeball with everything in the zone while we try to collect these things without getting raped. Killing these creatures will raise our level, and it will make the mobs we fight tougher as our level goes up. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about a low BR run. I'll get into it in more detail once we have time.
What are all these girls doing in a place like this?
Oh man, could it be that? What do you think you're doing? So you're that group then? The gang of thugs that's supposed to be running around, slave trading?
Slaves?
Who the hell are you people? We don't have to introduce ourselves to the likes of you! Get ready. I'm gonna smash your faces in! Rush, you want a piece too?
Oh yeah, bring it on!
Whatever. It's your funeral. Get ready for a beatdown!
Monsters here are pretty weak to pounding. So long as everybody sticks to physical attacks, we'll be in the clear. Of course, with me here, you'd be winning anyway. Huh? Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's move. Alright, and it just tells you to use physical attacks, although I think at this point of Rush, we're pretty limited to that. We'll want to use the attacks that have the action point value. That way you can train them up. You don't get any training for just doing regular attacks. There is 2 unions for us, and they have 2 unions and a boss union, so this is not an easy fight. You can lose it, even though it's the first real fight in the game. You do have a chance of losing, like Blocker just went down. Of course, with me here, you don't have to worry, and then he dies immediately. Good times. Oh, but we learned something about life hitting 0. So it's a learning life lesson there for Blocker, hopefully. And we'll want to be using our item arts whenever possible to heal, because we just don't have anybody with remedies to heal us. So if that option ever comes up and your life is low, you can do that. Using the item art does not mean necessarily that you won't be able to also attack. Just one person in your group will use the item art. Oh, a rear assault. Yeah, if you got 2 people deadlocking you, the second group will flank, and the third group, or maybe the fourth group will get a rear assault. It just means they get a damage bonus when they hit you. Hey, one group down. Or is it just us in the Slayer? It's just us in the boss now. You saw a little thing come up there. That's a critical trigger. It requires you to press a specific button while fighting. It's like they put Guitar Hero in the game. We're going to put that on automatic so we don't have to worry about it. You don't need to be worrying about that when you're trying to stay alive. Yeah, keep your hit points up is always a good response. That allows you to heal and attack. She throws the item art, and then the other two people in the unit still get to attack. So, winning combination. And hey, it's the I win ability. So this fight's going on long enough. It's time to end it. Okay, so we can tell Blocker how we killed that guy. Maybe next time we won't need him. Or maybe somebody just a little bit tougher. We're still battle rank 1, so we're still in the clear. We didn't gain any unnecessary levels by killing mobs in this area. For the quest, you can talk to all those people with white bubbles, but it's not necessary. These teleporters are located in usually deep inside dungeons. This is the closest one we'll ever see to the entrance. And it just immediately shoots you out of the dungeon, so you don't have to walk all the way back. That's always good. Saves running time. And we'll want to head back to Athlum so we can turn in this quest and get another one, but there's a short pit stop we want to make before then. We got a little bit of money. We have the broadsword, but we need to replace it with a Francisca because our final weapon in the game is going to be a one-handed axe, and that's a one-handed axe. There are skills specific to the one-handed axe, and if we have a one-handed axe with us at all times, then those are the skills we'll learn. That's a blacksmith. There's one in every city, and allow us to upgrade our weapons eventually. And that's for a later video, for sure. We'll go see Lord David and continue the main plot. I appreciate your assistance at the Gaslam Caves. I see Miss Irene was not there. Perhaps there's a clue to be found with the unsavory types seen gathering at the ruins of Rebelia Castle. Pages, I leave the rest to you. I look forward to working with you, Rush. Okay, so Blocker leaves the party and Pages joins us, and he still has a red bubble, but we don't, he says the same thing. Well, hopefully Pages won't die on us immediately like Blocker did. When we go out to the world map, just like the Gaslam Caves, the ruins of Rebelia Castle should now open up for the first time. Rush, we're about to walk into a den of monsters, so look sharp. We will be fine as long as we handle each one individually. Okay, got it? Take this. It's an Alizarin orb. It will enable you to use mystic arts. Mystic arts? Perhaps the term spell is more common. It's a way to channel energy through your weapons with fantastic results. With this Alizarin orb, you can channel spells through your weapon as well. Now you can attack enemies with mystic arts. Cool. Thanks a lot. Additionally, let me give you this map of the area. With these, you should be ready for anything. Now then, shall we go on? And see, here he's advising us to attack mobs one at a time. We can now do invocations. We won't be doing any on Rush. He is going to be completely melee. It's good to stick with one or the other. And since we have so few available to us on the first time playthrough right off the bat, we're definitely going to do physical attacks. They have a much higher spike damage. We're going to be going by the same rule of avoiding every monster that we don't have to fight. So anybody other than the boss. Ooh, some cure relief. That's the same as cash. We use that. Those are the item arts we use to heal ourselves. We will be using those a lot while we get our remedies up. We'll be using them to res. And we'll have one reser in every single one of our units. So that stuff is the same as cash. Going in a dead-end room. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Okay. Slayer Stone. Yeah, that has no purpose at all other than just to unlock this door. A lot of the zones are laid out this way where you get an item, find the key remnant, and it will open the door. Sometimes there will be a boss blocking, or a boss that drops an item that opens the door. But it's a common motif. Look at this treasure chest. Okay. Money's always good. We're going to be a little bit short on cash because we won't be killing extra mobs. We'll be depending on all our cash from mining and the few bosses and quests that we finish. We'll be doing all the quests, but a few quests here at the beginning. Treasure chest, it's always nice when there's cash in there. Oh good, greaves. We don't have any accessories right now, so we want to put these on before we go in here. This is a plus 3% speed increase, which just controls the order in which you attack.
So, as you see, remnants are nothing more than evil charms meant to add to the depravity of man. You may not see the effects now, but not far into the future, terrible disaster awaits. By then, it will be too late to change our sinful ways. Men are meant to work hard and make their own way. We must not accept the temptations of easy life that remnants provide. Stand up and fight! The first step is here. We will strike Athlum with the hammer of justice! See our allies here, dressed as Athlumian soldiers. They will infiltrate that city of sin and cause a disturbance. That will be our chance. Come! Let us liberate the people from their chains!
What the heck is this?
Seems like an anti-remnant activist rally.
Sounds more like anti-remnant terrorist activity to me. Whatever they're planning's gotta be dangerous.
Who's there? Oh! It seems we have guests! Lackeys of that magic-abusing Marquis of Athlum! Look closely at their faces, shining with depravity! Whoa! For it is too late for these unbelievers to be saved. Yet they can serve some purpose. A prelude to the cleansing of Athlum. We shall christen our movement with the blood of these servants of evil!
This guy's psycho!
Prepare yourselves!
I suppose there's naught we can do but fight.
The monsters here are weak against mystic art. You do best to concentrate on mystic attacks. I'm here with you, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Okay, I'll give it a go. Well then, shall we? Alright, yeah, Pages, that's what Blocker said, and he immediately died, so we're not going to put a lot of trust in that. Well, once again, it's a boss, and he's got two lesser unions. We are going to choose the mystic attacks, I believe, because they're just a higher AP value, and they do more damage at the beginning here. Actually, Pages isn't bad, he's actually killing people.
There's no way I will lose.
Give it all you got there. It's you might have seen that it had the same point value as the Mystic Arts one. Sometimes they can give you the same abilities with just a different name next to them. And oh, there was an opportunity to use our item arts. But Pages is awesome, and he kills the boss immediately, taking some of the fun away from us.
Sweet!
Hey, we got a knee splitter. Yeah, at the end of the fight, not only will you get the loots, but you get all the opportunities for skill upgrades.
Right.
Now Rush can do that knee splitter, and it'll do much more damage than whatever he was casting before. But now we need to head back to David and push the plot forward a little bit more.
A slave trading syndicate and anti-remnant terrorists. Lovely. And to think, while we were fighting beastmen, those fiends were doing as they pleased.
We are already looking into this, Lord David. You should not trouble yourself further. More importantly, we have learned of something else similarly troubling.
Multiple sources have reported seeing a bright light flash across the sky.
A flash?
Every so often, remnants emit light. It's called luminescence. The light could have been luminescence from the Valeria heart, or the gay bulg reflected on the clouds.
Ah, but the Valeria heart and the gay bulg are bound. They have not seen a luminescence in a long, long while.
Then maybe a different remnant.
That light moved as if it possessed a mind of its own. Very different from luminescence, to be sure.
Then, a flying monster.
So it would seem.
Where was the light headed?
Towards Dillmore.
Fine. You four take Rush and head to Dillmore immediately. It seems we're up against a flying remnant.
No way! That's impossible!
The Academy's research on newly discovered remnants may be ongoing, but they have never announced a remnant with the power of flight.
No. It must be a remnant. No other possibility makes sense. Now we're up against a group that has its hands on an unknown remnant. Choose your battles with discretion. Retrieving Arena is top priority.
Yes,
my lord.
Don't sweat it, Dave. We're the good guys. We'll definitely get Arena back.